When you think of the internet, what comes to mind? Well, most likely it's Google, Facebook, YouTube, Reddit, and maybe a few online shopping websites. For your entire life, you've probably clicked and scrolled through these platforms believing this is what the internet is all about. But what if I told you when it comes to the internet, this is just the tip of the iceberg? Beneath the visible web lies an entire world hidden from view, a world that goes far deeper than you could have ever imagined. To explain this better, think of the internet as a house. The surface web is the main floor, bright and organized, where everything is neatly labeled and accessible. It's where we spend most of our time watching videos, chatting with friends, shopping, and googling random questions. But beneath this familiar floor is a deep, dark basement that stretches 50 stories underground. That's the deep web. Most people don't ever realize it's there. And below that, well, let's just say there are locked doors and dark passageways where you might not want to wander. Today, we're heading down those stairs, so buckle up. The surface web. The surface web is where most of us spend our time online. These are the websites that search engines like Google index and make accessible to everyone. Example includes social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, e-commerce websites, Amazon and eBay, public information sites such as Wikipedia, news portals like CNN or BBC. However, the surface web represents only the visible part of the internet, akin to the tip of an iceberg. What lies below it is inaccessible without specific permission or tools. The deep web. The deep web contains information not indexed by the standard search engines, meaning it won't show up in a Google search. But unlike the dark web, the deep web isn't inherently illegal or dangerous. It's just private. Some examples of deep web include online banking portals, personal bank accounts are stored securely behind login pages, educational databases, resources like JSTOR or ProQuest, corporate internets, internal communication system for employees, and government systems which use immigration records, tax systems, and classified government data. The dark web is a small but significant subset of the deep web that is intentionally hidden and inaccessible through standard web browsers. It requires specialized tools to access, the most popular being the Tor browser. Tor, short for the Onion Router, encrypts your internet traffic and routes it through multiple servers worldwide, making it nearly impossible to trace your location or activity. This anonymization technology has made the dark web a haven for individuals seeking privacy and freedom in their online activities. While the dark web is often portrayed as a shadowy underworld, its uses are not inherently illegal. For instance, journalists and whistleblowers frequently use the dark web to share sensitive information without fear of surveillance. Similarly, dissidents living under oppressive regimes rely on its privacy features to communicate securely and bypass censorship. However, the dark web has also earned a notorious reputation for enabling illicit activities. Marketplaces like the infamous Silk Road became hubs for the sale of illegal drugs, weapons, counterfeit documents, and hacking services. Despite law enforcement agencies shutting down some of these marketplaces, others continue to emerge, highlighting the cat-and-mouse game between authorities and criminals. Why the deep web exists? The deep web exists primarily to provide a secure, private, and functional space for the internet's most sensitive and essential operations. Privacy is one of its key purposes. Critical information like medical records, financial data, and legal documents are stored in the web to ensure they are protected from unauthorized access or misuse. For instance, hospitals and health insurance companies store patients' files securely to safeguard personal health information. Security is another critical reason for the deep web existence. Corporate and government databases require restricted access to protect sensitive information from cyber threats or malicious actors. Military communication systems, for example, rely on the deep web to remain inaccessible to unauthorized users, ensuring national security. Additionally, the deep web serves as a vital tool for bypassing censorship and surveillance. In countries like China or North Korea, where the government controls over information is strict, the deep web provides a means for individuals to communicate freely and access uncensored information. The deep web includes a wide range of activities, many of which are entirely legal and integral to everyday life. For example, accessing your personal email inbox or cloud storage services like Google Drive occurs within the deep web, as does conducting private business meetings over encrypted platforms like Zoom. Similarly, individuals and organizations use secure email services like Proton Mail to protect their communications from prying eyes. However, alongside these legitimate uses, the deep web, particularly the dark web, hosts a variety of illegal and controversial activities. Dark web marketplaces such as the infamous Silk Road have allowed users to anonymously buy and sell illegal drugs and contraband. Although the FBI shut down the Silk Road, similar platforms continue to operate, offering a haven for illicit transactions. The dark web is also home to hacking communities where individuals trade stolen data, malware, and services like ransomware. A prominent example of such activity is the 2017 WannaCry ransomware attack, which originated from the dark web forums and affected computers worldwide. Moreover, the dark web facilitates heinous activities like human trafficking and exploitation. Hidden forums and networks are used to traffic illegal goods and even people, prompting law enforcement agencies to relentlessly pursue these networks. One of the most infamous examples is the Silk Road, launched in 2017 as the first major dark web marketplace. Using Bitcoin transactions, the platform allowed users to buy and sell illicit goods including drugs, weapons, and forged documents. After years of investigation, the FBI shut it down in 2013, arresting its creator, Ross Ulbricht. This case demonstrated how tools like Tor, which were designed to ensure anonymity, could be exploited for illegal activities. It also highlighted the capacity of law enforcement agencies to dismantle such operations. Another significant event tied to the deep web is the rise of WikiLeaks and whistleblowing. Figures like Edward Snowden used deep web portals to expose classified information, including the government surveillance programs. These revelations sparked global debate among privacy and security, bringing the ethics of whistleblowing and the balance between national security and individual freedom into sharp focus. As we explore the different layers of the internet, from the familiar surface web to the hidden deep and dark webs, we uncover a world full of possibilities and risks. Each layer has its own role, offering chances for growth, connection, and freedom, but also presenting challenges. The internet is a powerful tool that reflects who we are, shaped by how we choose to use it. The real question is not just how we explore these layers, but how we can ensure this vast digital world benefits everyone, while making sure it is used responsibly and ethically.